Gentleman from Stanton, Mr. Saxman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to speak to the governor's amendments.
Gentleman has the floor.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, a lot of people ask me how business is going these days. And gentleman from Fairfax, during one of the recesses, asked me that very question. And says, you've been hit hard by that? I said, yeah, as a matter of fact, we have. I guess to a degree, sales are down, or you look at the month-end numbers and you see negative numbers where you haven't seen them in a long time. And she goes, well, that's pretty bad. As a matter of fact, we've lost 500 accounts just in the last 6 months. And when you're down here, as Delegate Hogan and Delegate Fralin have pointed out to us, the toll is significant. But when you get a call from back home and the decision's been made to lay off people, it's gut-wrenching, because the families that are impacted by that decision. It's not just the fact that you're cutting payroll to make budget. It's the fact that a guy's got to go home and tell his kids he got laid off. And these people. And it hurts, because it wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault. We've had to do that. We've had to make those tough calls, and there's not a business in this country and in this state who wants to make that call, who wants to look at someone across the table and say, I'm sorry, we have to let you go. But what we were able to do is to provide them with benefits to make sure that their family was taken care of. That's our moral obligation as an employer. And we're proud of what we do. We pay the entire health insurance premium for the entire family, and always have. We believe it's a moral obligation as an employer. Businesses would like to hire more people. That means their business is growing. We've never had to do that at our company, ever. And we started as a mom and pop. My mom and my pop. Mom was on the bottling line. I was on the forklift. Sisters were upstairs answering telephones, and we're now over 50 employees. Well, not 50 anymore. It hurts. It's a pride factor. It's a dignity in working that you can't match with an unemployment compensation check. There's a dignity to working, to going to work and producing something. And we've lost that debate on this one. The businesses in this state want to hire. It is more difficult to do so when you tax us more. Business is bad, it's a little down, but I also told the gentlelady from Fairfax, I said, but we're expanding into new markets. We're looking at different things. We're becoming innovative. And you know what that takes? That takes capital. That takes risk. And if you take our capital and you reduce our risk and our ability to get out there and make those investments, we can't hire more people to create the revenue that makes the engine of this economy run. We are small business. If you put this yoke on us in the future, we can't even begin to try to hire part-time people. We had the other day in the office, I was sitting there and a lady came in who used to work for us and has a couple kids, not by the same father, trying to collect money from those guys. She just got laid off, and she came in to see if we had a job. And we said, sorry, we don't. And I see a steady stream of people coming into our front office, filling out applications for employment. And you look down at them, and they're filling out the application, and there's nothing there for them, but they're trying. They're good, hardworking people who want to get back to work. And when we told that lady that we didn't have anything for her, her eyes started to well up. Because it just hurt. She said, anything part-time? No. And for many people, part-time is the first time, it's the first step on the ladder to getting a full-time job with full benefits. That's the reality. That's what we deal with in the business world every day. And when I look at the number of chambers and commerces who were not supporting the governor's position on this, it's for a reason. Businesses want to get back to business, and they want to do it long term. We want to be in business for a long time and hire more people and expand and grow. And it seems like today in society, being a for-profit company has a certain negative connotation. except when the economy goes south. Then they want business to start back up again. I've never understood that juxtaposition, but that's just the reality in the culture today, it seems. It's bad to make a profit. I don't understand that, because that's what we do to hire other people with. You know? Help businesses get people back to work. Please don't adopt these amendments. It will hurt Virginia in the long run. Make the tough decision if you have to, but the right one, even as the Martinsville-Henry County Chamber of Commerce apparently hasn't communicated to its delegation appropriately, they don't support this either. I hope you will reject the governor's amendments.
Gentleman from Lancaster.